and the school district to be governed independently?
Wow, that's such a great question. So, the Morris School District is made up of two separate communities, and one of them being Morristown and one of them being Morris Township. And the voters of Morris Township will choose from the four of us on the right, and the voters of Morristown will choose from Nancy and Mike, who's not here. And it's an important part of the process that each community gets to elect its officials. And on top of that, it's important to understand that there's things that a town could potentially benefit from one of those sides if there's control from the inside, from one person or the other. Or to Susan's point, if a quorum were gained with people who don't have the best interests of the district in mind, we could not be continuing to reach the heights that we're already achieving.
Yeah, I mean, there's several different ways I think to look at that question. In a vacuum, neither one of these are going to be able to survive, so they do have to interact in some way, shape, or form. But like any large organization, there's going to be subparts to that that are going to have their own interests in mind, and if asked, they would obviously want to put their interests above the other ones. So I think what really at the heart of the question is that you need to make sure that those separate groups, the separate parts of our town, are given the ability to independently make the decisions that they are, so that the best outcomes can happen for the groups that they represent, and that they're not unnecessarily receiving influence from the other group.
I think that the school governance and town governance should remain completely independent of one another. And the simple reason really is that politics don't belong in schools. They just don't. The process of politics is not necessarily a bad thing, and some people practice it beautifully. The art of negotiation, and I'll work with you in your district if you'll work with me in my district, and we'll talk about garbage pickup, and it will all work out, kind of wheel and deal with one another. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but it doesn't have a place in discussion about kids in schools. It's just too important. And we should all be focused as a board on what matters most, which is the education of the children in our charge. And that's not a political discussion.
To Nancy's point, I agree as well that even though we are running for the Board of Education and this is a campaign, I don't really see us as being political, and I don't think it should be. I think we, as the Board of Education and the town councils and town government, are exclusive from one another, and I believe that that should be the case and remain that way. However, again, open dialogue is always a good thing. We are part of the same community, and there's nothing wrong with having communication and discussions, so that, again, we're transparent and have a good working relationship. I think that's important as well.
Well, in my usual way of being truthful, I never thought of that question before tonight, about 5 minutes ago. But I don't believe that they should be the same. And what brings it to me is that everyone's smiling, as I've roved around and met people, one of the first questions I get, how come we're paying so many taxes? How come I'm paying for this? I don't have any children in the school. Why are all my taxes going to the school system? And my excuse sometimes is, well, this is our community. And the better the schools, the better the community, and if we want to be really base about it, the better your land values. And I feel very strongly that I don't want the school budget to be a political issue. Sure, we could cut down taxes. All we have to do is take apart the school system, increase our class size from 23 to 46, decrease our faculty. I'm not willing to do that, and I don't want to make that a political issue.
Okay, Chris, how do you